Welcome to the Kuznetsov Naval Group Attack briefing. We will play this action from the carrier with the 4 F-18 Colt 1, 4 F-18 Colt 2 as anti-surface warfare, plus 4 F-14 Chevy 1 in air-to-air mode. From each leak we will have 4 F-16 in a SEAD role, Ford 3. Then from south in Ramat David we will have 4 F-16 air-to-air, Ford 2 call sign, and 2 formation of F-18 Colt 3 and 4 in anti-surface warfare role. From Haifa we'll have 2 formation of Viken, Springfield 1 and 2 anti-ship, and 4 Aviate air-to-air Anfield 2. The enemy formation is composed by the carrier plus 2 cruiser, Moskva and Veliki, and a frigate, the Nutsurashimi. Now these are the 4 ships. As you can see, there are plenty of air-to-air anti-missile systems. Therefore, our action has to take into consideration these 3 factors. We need a simultaneous attack from opposite direction. We have to create a diversion and show fighters aircraft our own to attract the enemy cap. To do this we have set 4 initial points, all at 83 nautical miles from the target position. Colt 1 will attack the ships from northeast on heading 210. This is the heading that will be set for the Harpoon missile. From the northwest we will have Colt 2 with a 101 heading. From southwest Colt 4 and Springfield 2 with heading 034, and from the southeast Colt 3 and Springfield 1 on 346. This for the anti-ship role. The air-to-air and SEAD flying high will see the F-14s coming with a heading 155, Chevy 1. From the northeast point, initial point on heading 242, we're going to have 4, 2 and 3, and from Anfield 2 will fly on 278 heading. To arrive to these points we have set some points at 20 nautical miles from takeoff. So for the ships these are the 2 points, and from Ramat and Haifa 2 points here. Same thing for the fighters here and down here. Now consider that when the server will be started it will show 11:27 on the aircraft. The attack starts at 12:04 when all aircraft will leave the initial point. Other than these, they are 73 miles instead of 83, so they will start 1 minute later than that. This will give us 10 minutes of ground ops, which is plenty in case someone has to recycle or re-enter the server. Now this is the table that goes along with all this, so every mission has its own timings. So starting from the initial point 12:04 for all other than Anfield, that will be 12:05, considering that it will take 4 minutes to reach the 20 nautical miles point, plus the estimated time en route at 420 knots, it will go backward to a takeoff time, then considering the taxi time, the chocks time. So at this point you leave the taxi, go to the runway, take off and meet those. Now you can read this at your own pace, just freezing the image, but this explains how the 4 minutes for the waypoint 1 is set. Then from waypoint 1 to waypoint 2 is done at 420 knots. Now about tactics. For the aircraft flying high, the game is to be seen by the enemy, while the people going low level will be undetected. The F-14 will engage the cap, maintaining a safe distance of 50 nautical miles from ship, which is fairly safe. And the SEAD, when in range, either at 200 feet or high altitude, you decide your own tactics, they will launch the arm missile and then turn northwest to drag enemy toward the F-14. As far as the low-level aircraft, this is the game plan I've set down. We will leave waypoint 2 at 500 knots in a box formation, so the 4 aircraft are 1 mile apart, putting on the vertex of a square, and you can expect radar detection from the ships at about 28 nautical miles. When we reach the 50 nautical miles, having flown the heading that was decided, we will go full afterburner and diverge 15 degrees on the outside of the formation. At 47 nautical miles, we will go out of reach, so max dry, and start launching the harpoon at a 3 seconds interval. This will create a short turn of the harpoon, and they will proceed almost on a straight line, front line, which is what we want. We will continue max dry 15 degrees off that heading until 35 nautical miles. Then we will turn toward the target. This will put us apart from the missiles, but in front of them. We will climb to 500 feet in order to be seen. Hopefully this will take the attention on us, and the first missile will fly toward us. We can easily escape them if we turn back at 27 nautical miles or when under lock-on, which means the missile has been launched. We will turn 100 degrees away, full burner, chaff, 200 feet. The lock will disappear, I can guarantee you. At 32 nautical miles, we will turn back inbound 500 feet to attract again some fire on us and not on the missile. Again, 27 miles or under lock-on, we will disengage. In our kneeboard, we will have this picture, which is exactly the sum up of the tactic I've just explained. We're gonna have the harpoon programming numbers and the 4 attack headings. So everything is here. So if you don't have any more questions, or actually any question, see you in the air and have a lot of fun.